Hey, it's me. I'm sitting here working on redoing my nails. I did the first coat of Black Heart, and then I'm going to do something else. That has nothing to do with this video. I'm sitting here editing the video that I'm going to show you today. Don't play a drinking game with this video. Every time I say balls, don't take a drink. You will die of alcohol poisoning. I say balls about 500,000 times in this video, and I talk about the big, don't take a drink every time I talk about the big trees. You will die if you do that. Just don't. Don't ever play any drinking game with my videos because I repeat myself a lot. And some people, I've had people asking, like, why do you talk about balls all the time? It started probably about a year ago. I made a video, a Goodwill jewelry bag video, and somebody got upset and said, I made some kind of stupid little reference to balls because it was a necklace with big plastic ball beads, and I made a joke, and she said something like, you know, that's vulgar. You shouldn't talk like that. And I don't appreciate people telling me how I should or shouldn't talk. So it's just been balls, 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 balls ever since. She's probably long gone. But no, that's part of it, and it just became this thing, kind of like referring to scents as flavors. It's just this stupid thing that I just kept doing it. Anyway, don't play a drinking game with this video. Don't talk about playing a drinking game with this video. You'll die. Okay, anyway, enough of that. Let's go look for balls. Hello. It is Thursday. I got on my ball hat. Can you see my balls? They're up here. I'm headed sort of towards downtown in Greensboro. And we're going looking for balls. Yes, we are. Now, I know last year I did a video of the Christmas balls. But this year, you know, I was talking about how busy I was with work. The weeks leading up to Christmas were just so insanely busy that I forgot all about the balls. Well, I thought about them, you know, briefly. I would think, shoot, we need to go look at the balls. We need to go see the Christmas balls. But I just never got out there. I did remember a couple times, but I just thought I can't do it. I don't have time. So I don't know that the balls are still up. I don't know when they go about taking them down. They don't leave them up all year. It's just around the holidays that they have these balls. Now, if you're not familiar with the Christmas balls, if you didn't see my Christmas balls video on my other channel, I'll try to remember to put a link to it in the description. There's this neighborhood in well, several neighborhoods do it now, but this one down here called Sunset Hills, beautiful neighborhood. I love it. It's so pretty out there. If I had to pick another neighborhood to live in, well, I can't afford it, but these are nice, big, nice houses. I would love to live in Sunset Hills. It's one of the older, it's not the oldest neighborhood in Greensboro, but it's one of the older ones. And most of the houses are kind of older. It's not like a new development, and they're just great big trees, big old oak trees, and just, you know, big trees everywhere in the neighborhood, and it's so pretty. I love Sunset Hills. It's just really cool. But what they do every year, and every year it gets a little bit bigger, more people do it every year, they take chicken wire and they form it into a big old ball, and then they wrap Christmas lights around it, different colors. And then I think they pay people to get them up in these big, tall, giant trees everywhere in their neighborhood. I think they pay people to go put them up, and I've never watched them do it. I'm not sure how the heck they get them up there. I think they shoot them up there with something. They're not climbing all the way up in these trees to put these balls up. I know they're not. But I know they have to use cherry pickers and stuff to get them up there, and they have to get them back down later. So they don't leave them up all year. And then they turn them on at night, and it's just beautiful. It's just balls. I mean, it's just tree. I mean, you know, as much as I talk about balls, I gotta go look at the balls in the trees. Shoot. Last year, people criticized me for, what I did was I went out there during the day, and I made a video walking around in the neighborhood and trying to show you where the balls were. And I had a mask on, which I normally don't wear a mask outside by myself, but people are like, why you got a mask on? And I was ashamed to admit the reason I had a mask on was because I had not planned on making a video that day, and I had no makeup on, and I had this enormous zit right here. It was this huge zit on the end of my nose. And I looked awful. So I just, right before I got out of the car, see, I was driving through there. I was coming from somewhere else, and I thought, shoot, let me stop here really quick and just make a little clip of a video of this neighborhood since I'm right here. But I thought, I look like shit. I don't have any makeup. I got this big pimple on my nose. I just threw on a mask right before I got out of the car. Like, it covers up the zit good enough. But then you got the masturbators that just, you know, why you got a mask on? Because I had a big ass pimple I didn't want you to see. I just ignored the question. I don't think I answered it. So that's why I had a mask on. But I actually plan to come here today. I am pimple free. I have on makeup. Yes. I'm gonna record a voiceover later today I did a walkthrough in the ABC store. I just hope I don't get flagged or get a strike for it. I don't know. See, the ABC store is not a private business. The ABC store is run by the state of North Carolina. I don't know how they would feel about me walking around in there making, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a little concerned about it. So I'm going to have to give it a title that doesn't really apply. Doesn't really, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to mention that that's where I am. I don't know. It may be fine. It may not be a big deal. I actually don't know. I just went in, and while I was in there, I just did it while I was in there looking at everything. So I don't know if it's cool or not. Okay, we're close to Sunset Hills right now. Like I've mentioned before, Greensboro kind of sprawls all over the place. Greensboro covers a large area, and it's a city of almost 300,000 people. And that's why even when people say, you know, oh my gosh, you know, I'm going to be in Greensboro, I can't wait to see you. I'm like, the chances of you seeing me are pretty slim. I have 4 high school classmates who live here right in Greensboro. I've never seen them. I have lived here off and on for 25 years. I've never seen even one of them one time. I've never run into any of them, and they all live here. So all 5 of us live in the city limits, and I've never seen any of the other 4. Never once. And all the running around I do all over town, never seen even one of them. So the odds of you running into me here are pretty slim, because it is a big ass place and there are a lot of us here. I mean, I hear you, you know, compared to other cities, it's not big. I hear you. But, you know, compared to your city, you know, other cities are bigger. And there's always somebody bigger than you. Don't worry about it. I'm not really sure where the best place is to look. They may have already taken the balls down, in which case we won't be doing anything. I thought I saw a ball just a second ago. But I'm keeping my eyes on the road. But I'm looking. Normally you don't see them right along Market Street. Shit, did I go too far? I always go too far. Oh, there was a green Volkswagen thing back there. Okay, I'm going to turn around and, wait a minute. Do I need to turn around? I think I do. I'm going to turn around and go back. I'm going to go down one of these side streets and see what I can see. But yeah, I love Sunset Hills. It is so pretty here. I love all the big old trees and just the older neighborhood. It's just so pretty. It's so pretty here. Ugh, it's more money than I've got. I can't afford to live here. It's too expensive. Yeah, these houses are not cheap. Okay, but it's pretty. I like coming through here and looking at it. All the great big trees here. It's just beautiful. Let's see now. We're coming up on Chapman Street. I don't want to go down Chapman Street. That's where there's a green Volkswagen thing down there. But yeah, I don't think I want to go down Chapman Street. No, the thing wasn't on Chapman Street. Well, it's not there now. I'm at a stoplight. I don't see any balls. Shoot. They may have already taken them down. I don't know. There are hundreds of them, though. I mean, just like literally hundreds of these things. We'll go down Greenway. Let's see what we can see down here. Okay. I'm gonna get out and walk you around a little bit, even if there aren't any balls, because a bunch of trash in the road. Okay. You know what? I just had a thought. Okay, I am seeing some balls. I'm gonna just park right here. Can I park? I don't believe I can park here. The stop sign got blown down. Huh. That sucks. Okay. I've just had a thought. This is where I parked when I did it before. I just had a thought. You know, Sunday night we had that horrific storm blow through with, the wind was unbelievable. I wonder if it blew some of the balls down. I don't know, but this neighborhood is beautiful, and I'm gonna walk you through and show you. Okay, I just got out of the car. Let me expand you a little bit. Now, there are some balls in the trees. Look at these big old trees. Oh, I love them. I love this neighborhood. It's so pretty. There's a little tennis court over there. See, there's the ball. See how it's hanging? Yeah. I think a lot of the balls have been taken down, but there are still a few that are up. Like you can see, way up in that tree, there are some in that one, but yeah, there are still a few balls up. Oh, I do. I love this neighborhood. It's so pretty. Yeah, you can see that. There's a couple walking this way. I don't want them to think I'm stalking them or something. I'll go this way. But look, there's big old pretty houses here. I like that one. That's pretty. Come over here. Yeah, what I did, I was going to get my son to drive me through here at night if the balls were still lit up, and maybe they still light them up. Ugh. Walk on that. See, here's one of the cords for the, oh wow, you can see a bunch of cords there. See, so you have all the, oh, that's where they're all plugged up right there. So you plug them up there, and the wires, you know, go on up into the balls that hang from the trees. See them up there? They don't look like much in the daytime, but it's really, really beautiful at night. But this neighborhood is perfect for it because it has all these great big trees. It has all these big tall trees. So you can put them, you know, way up. And there, okay, that big tree's got some in it. See if I can show them to you. Right, you see them way up yonder? You're sitting there like, Mary, we get it, shut up. Sorry. There's a bunch of cords in that tree. This is a sweet gum tree. You can see because the sweet gum tree has little sweet gum balls that hang from it. This is a sweet gum ball, and it has little seeds in it. This is a little seed pod, and if you have a sweet gum tree, these little things, you get them everywhere. They're painful to step on if you're barefooted. Oh, I don't like them. But yeah, it looks like there's a red one up there. This is a little creek over here. I think in the video I made last time, I was sitting on this wall, or I was sitting on the other side. I just had a conversation with a couple that lives here because they were asking me, you know, are you making a video of the balls? I said, yes, I am. And they said, yeah, they did tell me that a lot of them blew down during the storm. Look at all those balls. These are sweet gum balls right here. All that. Yeah, they said a lot of them blew down during the storm, so they're just kind of dangling. And they told me Oops, I about slipped on a darn sweet gum ball. You have to watch it because they're hard, and if you step on them, it'll roll under your foot. I have fallen from stepping on a sweet gum. I hear leaf blowers and chainsaws and stuff, but she said, the couple said, they get them up in the trees with potato guns or slings. Sometimes they'll tie a string to it and, you know, like whirl it and fling it up there. But she said everybody has their own technique for getting them up in there. A little playground out there. Yeah, so you don't really even see most of the balls in the daytime. Oh, and they told me too that everybody is still lighting them up at night, and that typically they leave them lit up until the end of January. So you can see all the cords here. So they'll be lit up. I've just got to get my son to bring me out here and drive me through. Or would it might be better to just walk through like I did last time. Maybe, but yeah, oh, I love this neighborhood. Look at the great big trees. And it's so quiet out here. And the location of this neighborhood, it's close to everything. I love that house, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can see some of them have come down out of that tree, and they're just hanging. They're not supposed to be hanging down like that. But they did say that with the bad storm that we had, a lot of them got kind of blown down a little bit. But yeah, we'll have to come back and look at them at night. I might post part of this video on my other channel, like I did last time. Look at that pretty house. Oh, it's beautiful. I might do a night and day video where, you know, I'll take part of this and do a daytime walkthrough and a nighttime walkthrough. Yeah. I know I hear you saying get on the sidewalk. I'm on the sidewalk. But yeah, it's a gorgeous neighborhood. I love it here. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And we're close to several busy roads, but it's quiet back here. It's so quiet. I see some balls up there. I see a few. This is just the most beautiful neighborhood. I love this neighborhood. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love all the big trees here, the big beautiful trees. And we're really close to downtown Greensboro, but it is shockingly quiet here. It's very quiet. It's very peaceful. Now you can see there are some balls they have dropped. Normally they're way up in the tree, but as I mentioned, the wind, the terrible storm that came through Sunday night brought a lot of really high winds with it. And so a lot of the balls have kind of been blown down a bit. But there, you can still see a few balls here and there in this lovely neighborhood. Somebody's been busy bagging up leaves. That's always fun. But this is the neighborhood that we walked through last time. It's just so beautiful here. If I could afford it, I would love to live in Sunset Hills, but unfortunately, I don't have this kind of money. It's a little bit out of my price range, but I love to walk through. And one thing that Sunset Hills does that's really cool, look at all that ivy. Ooh, all the ivy. One thing they do, and I pointed this out last year, they have this little thing here, and I always bring my food donation when I come. And I come down here to this little thing, and you can donate food here. And they ask everyone that comes to look at the balls that you donate some food. And I'll be doing that again when I come back. So you have this little place here where you can put your donations. See, and we'll bring it in, and they have little bins you can put it in. Yes. So up there you can see, I mean, they're still there, and they don't look like a whole lot during the day. But when we come back at night, it's going to be just absolutely beautiful out here. It's like a bunch of little stars up in the trees. It's just so pretty. Let's see, cause look at all these big old trees. Wow. So yeah, it's a truly beautiful neighborhood. I love it here. It's just gorgeous out here. It's so quiet, and it's so unlike all the new developments around here that are like, they cut all the trees and it's just barren and it's just kind of sad. This neighborhood has character, and it is so peaceful out here. I love it. Any excuse to come out here works for me. Oh, there's a special something. What the heck is that? It's a little ball with a circle around it. That's cool. Yeah. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about the balls. I wasn't sure if they would still be up or not, especially when I remembered all that wind. I thought, shoot, they might have gotten damaged. But yeah, so anyway, balls, I'm excited. So I don't know when I'm going to get that video done. I cannot actually come out here tonight and do it. So it may be Friday night before I can get out here again. But yeah, at some point I might get out here tonight. I don't know. Probably not. Might be tomorrow night. Shut up, Mary. So anyway, I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday, and I will see you again soon.